They told me they were releasing you on bail. I'll get you something to eat. I'll get you some coffee. Yeah, have some coffee. Talk to me. Tell me about it.
There's nothing left to tell.
What were the charges?
The list was so long, I just lost count.
What kind of charges?
The kind of charges that politicians get charged with.
But what are they accusing you of? I mean, accepting bribes? What?
Let's put it this way, the only thing they haven't charged me with is having a star in my eye. But I'm sure if we give them time, they'll get around to that as well.
Where are the papers?
What papers?
They must have given you copies of the charges.
The lawyers took them.
I came to see you in the evening, but they wouldn't let me see you.
They weren't letting me see myself. I mean, I was being bombarded like I was some bold for target or something.
Are they rough with you?
What do you think? Were they wearing cotton wool gloves?
There's no point getting mad at me.
I'm just mad at everyone.
So what did you do? Did you lose your cool with them? Because if you did, it's not going to help.
Those insects were crawling over me like mosquitoes or a swamp. And you are asking me if I was minding my P's and Q's?
Ashok, you need to be polite with them.
Polite? Vinny, I am being charged for criminal conspiracy, attempted murder, bank fraud, hawala case, and you are asking me if I was polite?
They have just charged you. They haven't yet found you guilty. But if you go on this way, you're going to look guilty.
I don't care a damn what I look like. I got more important things to worry about.
You're a public figure, Ashok. The media is going to cover this like it's OJ's trial. You need to keep your cool and maintain your dignity.
Maintain my dignity. You know, I'd like to see you maintain your dignity. With a half a dozen CBI inspectors breathing on your face, drilling you with questions until you're willing to confess to every damn thing under the sky.
So what did you do? You lost your cool, you yelled a bit, you threatened. Did you punch Menezes in the face?
Well, I wasn't going to let them get away. So I give it back.
Wonderful, terrific. And now what do you plan to do? Pick up an AK-56, walk into the court and hold a judge hostage? And while you're at it, why don't you shoot me too?
Now, what are you getting angry about? I mean, I'm the one who got mauled here.
And the way you're handling it, everybody's going to think you deserve it.
Look, Winnie, I just can't take it. I mean, they're cutting me like a cow in a slaughterhouse. They're hatching me into tiny little pieces. My own family, I mean, they've turned their back on me. My friends are testifying against me. My own goddamn lawyer is pressurizing me to confess. To confess!
Is there any need for you to confess to anything?
What matters is, do you think there's a need for me to confess?
I don't know. I kept telling myself this is some kind of an insane, obsessive crusade that Menezes is carrying on against you. Now it's getting too big for me to believe that. I mean, the whole CBI can't be carrying a vendetta against you. There must be some truth to the charges.
Does Doesn't really matter how I behave, does it, Winnie? You've already decided that I'm guilty.
No.
Isn't that what you just said?
At this point, I really don't know what to say. No, wait. There is something I want to say. Whatever happens, whatever they say about you in press and court, whatever charges proven or not proven against you, I'm gonna be here, standing by you, no matter what.
My name is Farah Barucha.
Is it too hot? Too bright? Too dusty? What does this mean?
No, this.
This, is it bothering you?
It tickles me.
This tickles you.
Yeah, try it and see.
Look, Tanya, you know the kind of deadlines we're working on. We've spent the whole morning setting up the shot, setting up the light, rehearsing for this solo scene. And now we've almost got a perfect tape and you ruin it just because you're ticklish.
Can I help it if I have sensitive skin?
Maybe I can change the sponge. Perhaps that might help.
Why don't you just give her a real knife? She can just cut herself and bleed. It won't tickle her then.
That's it. I've had enough of your insults.
Tanya, please, listen. We can't stop the running.
Tell me, do all actors do this?
Do what?
Well, storm off the set into the makeup room and sulk?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, the Cine Artists Association is planning to introduce a new rule which makes it mandatory for all producers to allow every senior actor at least 4 sulking breaks in one shift. And of course, the actor gets paid for the sulking breaks.
Well, how does the producer get the actor back to start shooting again?
Well, he follows her into the makeup room and pleads and begs and cajoles and then finally threatens.
Threatens. That sounds good. This woman makes me so mad I can do much more than just threaten her.
Why do you put up with her tantrums, Aakash?
I've told you, the catch-22 situation.
But this is absurd. You guys are arguing more than you're actually shooting.
Well, when she first came to me for the audition and read the script, she told me it was one of the best damn scripts she'd ever read. And now she has a problem with every second line. What really pisses me off is Prithvi encouraging her, telling her, follow your instinct. I mean, it's bullshit. The only instinct she ever follows is what leads her straight back into the makeup room.
Aakash, Listen, please come. She's packing her bags and leaving, she says. You have to come and stop her.
Again? What, does she have an alarm clock that every day at the same time she pretends to walk out?
You've got to come. She's going to leave now.
Look, I'm fed up. I am fed up of playing nursemaid to this woman. Okay? Let her go.
Hurry.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I was just wondering. Could you do me a favor?
My name is Farah Barucha. I'm making this video recording to record hard evidence of this thing that is happening to me. I don't know what causes it or why it happens, but I've noticed that it tends to happen when I'm provoked or aroused in some way. When something affects me strongly, whether it's fear or anger or sexual arousal, a change comes in me. I become this other person. This person looks like me, but is far more aggressive and violent. And when the emotion that brings about this change subsides, then I become myself again with absolutely no recollection of what I did when I was her. This other person has done many violent things. There are two people I know of that she has attacked and maybe even killed another. This has gone too far. It has to stop. That's why I'm making this recording, to try and understand her and maybe even stop her. I've noticed that pain brings upon this emotion and change. So I'm going to cut myself with this blade and bring her out.
Okay. Now just wait till I show this scene to Prithvi. Even he's going to admit his goddamn golden girl isn't a patch on a real actress. That was really wonderful. Thanks.
There was a time when you just wouldn't stop ringing. If it wasn't a journalist asking for another controversial statement, it was a wannabe politician asking for advice to climb the political ladder. Or some business tycoon inviting to his farmhouse for a party. And then very casually asking for a chota sa favor. But now, you don't even whimper. You piece of junks.
Sure. Who are you talking to?
Oh, nobody. Just my friend telephones.
Are you crazy?
Yeah, maybe I am. But Winnie, they don't ring anymore.
You know why they stopped ringing?
Yeah, I know. Ever since that CBI inquiry started, people are just avoiding me. I mean, my own family refuses to take calls from me. And these sophisticated answering machines and cellular phones update the fine art of avoiding unwanted calls. I am a leper.
When you finished wallowing in self-pity, do let me know. There's something important that I need to discuss with you.
Like what job I should take next? You know, you should get me a monkey and a tuk-tuki.
Have you finished? Look, it's obvious that here in Delhi, You can't do any sort of political work.
Except shake my tuk-tuki.
Also, you need to lie low because you don't want any more publicity.
Is 6 feet underground enough for you?
But what if you went to a different place? A different state altogether, where people don't know much about you, where you can make a clean start. Do something nobody can find fault with. Grassroots activism. Join a popular movement. Use your political and management skills to help that movement. Change your attitude, approach, behavior, soften up. Publicly show them that you genuinely regret the past and you do want to make a clean start. Yes, it won't be easy, but with the right kind of support, you could at least make people think twice about you, wonder whether they judged you too harshly or too quickly. And that itself would be a major step out of this rut.
Is that the end or just the end of the first chapter?
Look at this.
Pavan Sarkar?
Yes. The new champion of the people of Dukhaneshwar, West Bengal. He is the helping hand that can get you out of this ditch. Go to Calcutta, to Dukhaneshwar. Meet Pavan. Convince him that you need him, that he needs you. If this works, you'll be able to salvage your career. Otherwise, even a dugdugi will be a blessed relief.
Pavan Sarkar.
Hi, Ooty. Where's Aakash? He's having lunch with Varsha.
सर आपके लिए क्या लंच ले आओ?
Hey, and Tanya, where's she? There she is.
I'm here.
Look, I didn't understand a word of what you said to me on the phone. Tell me exactly what happened.
It was horrible. I've never been insulted like this in my life before. I can't carry on, Prithvi. I can't. And the only reason I suffered through all this was because I didn't want your serial to get held up. But this is more than I can take.
Look, just relax. Take it easy. Himsab ke liye thanda la. Fatafat. Look, just relax. Tell me exactly what happened.
We were doing this solo scene, you know, and...
Monologue.
Yes.
The one where you change on camera.
Yes, yes. And as it is, you know, that it's so tough, it just drains me. And Aakash was so abusive and unsupportive. He just didn't seem satisfied. He kept yelling at me and criticizing me. And you know how much that affects me.
I've told him so often not to do that.
He then threw me off the set and he told me to go to hell. It was so humiliating.
He threw you off the set?
Yes. I mean, obviously he made it sound that it was my fault and I was the one who was ruining the shot on purpose.
Obviously not.
And then he made Varsha do the scene.
Did what?
He told everybody that he was throwing me off the set and he was replacing me, and then he shot the whole scene with her. It was so humiliating.
Is he crazy or something? What does he think he's doing? This is not some home production, and he's wasting my time and my money.
Can you imagine? I was standing here and I was watching him directing her. I mean, okay, she's a big star and all that stuff, but she just doesn't fit the bill, right?
She's a good actress, but that isn't really the point.
I was so upset thinking about all the stock he was wasting. It was obviously so useless. But then, of course, I remember there was video and not film. And fortunately, you can just rewind and erase the whole thing. Otherwise, you would have just wasted, you know?
Hang on, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Sunil, come here. That scene you shot with Varsha Patil today, where is it?
It's here. You want me to show it?
No, I don't want to see it. Don't waste any more of my time. Just erase the whole thing.
But there's only one take.
I don't give a damn how many takes there are. Just erase it. And do it now. What the hell is going on here? You tell me, old buddy. I didn't expect you to stab me in the back like this. Me? She is the one who's stabbing you in the back. Anyway, what bull has she been telling you this time?
Sir, the scene's been erased.
What? What has been erased?
The scene.
You've erased the scene? Well, I think we have a deadline to meet. I think this has gone on far enough. We don't need any more of this childishness. Did you watch it? What's to see? You erased that scene without watching it? That was the best damn scene we've shot so far in this serial. Well, it wasn't in the serial in the first place. And you had no right to waste my time and money by doing something like that. And Varsha, I'm going to expect you to let him do something like that.
Frankly, Prithvi, I don't see anything wrong in what Aakash did.
You wouldn't, would you? You were the one who seduced him into giving you my role in the first place.
That's a lie. If you hadn't behaved so unprofessionally in the first place, Aakash would never have asked me to stand in.
Look, hang on, you two. I think Tanya's taken enough abuse for one day. Abuse! Her! I am the one taking the abuse here. She is the one throwing these star tantrums even before she comes on the air. Well, she is a star. Maybe you should write it down someplace so you can remember that. I see. So that's the way it is. You've made up your mind about whom to believe even before you've heard my side of the story. But I know all about your side of the story. It's that same old bull about artistic integrity. Well, I don't give a damn about your artistic integrity anymore. Because from now on, I am the one staying on the sets and calling the shots. And Varsha, I'd like to request you not to show up on the sets because it disturbs the artists and it very obviously confuses the director. Come on, Varsha, let's go. I'm not listening to any more of this.
One mouthful of sky. So let's make a start and give me your hand. Divided we fall, together we stand. Earth, wind, and rain, and fire.